The 100 meters will be unfolded in a matter of days. But I wanted to talk about Noah Lyles because a couple weeks ago, I thought he's a man running scared. And normally you don't get that from Noah Lyles. He didn't go to the Monaco Diamond League. He stayed home. He did some extra training. He went to London. He looked good. And I think he's going to this Olympics feeling confident. But in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, how afraid is Noah Lyles of Kishane Thompson? And I think he's very concerned. In fact, I think he's scared a little bit. All the mind games he was doing on those podcasts leading up, I thought you saw a brilliant attempt from Thompson at mind games in the Olympic Village a couple of days ago, where he went over and he greeted Janelle Bromfield and decided not to even look in the direction of a Noah Lyles. And I think for the first time in a long time, there's somebody in Noah's head. I could be overthinking this, and come that 100-meter final, Lyles may be laughing at everybody. But you also have to remember that there is a pressure on Lyles that people are trying to equate to the pressure that's on Kishane Thompson. And I want to unpack this. The pressure on Lyles is different in the sense that he's never won at the Olympics, and this is his opportunity. But if you live in the United States and you've been following the coverage, the build up to this Olympics all year, Lyles and Sha'Carri Richardson gets the most coverage. If you watch the Diamond League and you look at all the stuff that NBC promotes, they're front and center. Rightly so, they're top class athletes, they're world champions. But when you have this kind of build up and you're going into the Olympics, and the talk of him getting on to the 4x4, they're creating a narrative here to suggest that Noah is the man, and we're going to set it up in a way that he's going to do something unprecedented, right? They're trying to pull a Carl Lewis here on us, where, Carl, wins everything, including the long jump. They're trying to get a 4 gold medal thing here going. And I have to be honest with you, it's not looking so good. Because Thompson's emergence this year has put a shock to the world. So much so that the Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs, when asked about Lyles, he kind of deflected that somewhat and said, maybe we should be looking at Kishane Thompson and not Noah. He's not really putting his sights on Noah, which is another mind games there for sure. But Thompson now, a lot of people are saying, yes, he's inexperienced. Yes, he's never been to a major championships. Will that impact him? It can. In some cases, some athletes don't perform the way you expect them to. This is the biggest stage. But they could also thrive in it. We won't know. We will see. The thing that I'm cautiously optimistic about, or even a bit more than cautious, is that when healthy, and we've seen it this year, and he's come up against big-time opposition, he's delivered. The rounds that he ran at the Jamaica National Championships is super special. To go 9-8, 9-8, and then 9-7, and run that 9-7 and shutting it down on Oblique Seville, who up to that point was in tip-top shape, who just weeks earlier looked across at Noah Lyles himself, suggests to me that this guy is in big position to win the gold medal. There's no question about it. I think if he can deliver this again, he has to be clear favorite. I've talked about it on the live shows and so on. Because of his speed and the way he ran that 977, there's a lot more in the tank. It would be a different 977 if he had went all out, if it was 2 meters per second behind him. No, he ran it, and you're like, did we just see that? And I don't want to bring the great man into this conversation, Usain Bolt, but I guess I will. There are moments when people run races and you're like, what are we seeing here? So I don't know whether or not his lack of experience will create some problems for him, but I doubt it. And I think Lyles might be a little bit concerned. And I don't think he is only concerned about Kishane Thompson. He certainly might be concerned about Oblique Seville if he's in great shape. Let's see, Tobago. Kung Fu Kenny could do something special. a lot of people would be concerned. But I think all eyes are on the big Jamaican there. Let me know your thoughts on this. Will he deliver and bring home a gold medal that the Jamaicans have not seen since Usain Bolt retired? I'll see you next time.